Can you believe that just outside the beautiful city of Vancouver, there was a cannibal pig farm? Robert Pickton seemed like just a quiet pig farmer, but he was actually the most deranged butcher in Canadian history. Over 20 years, he murdered more than 60 women in ways that are absolutely sickening. He didn't just kill people. He turned his farm into a living hell. He constantly threw wild raves called Piggy's Palace, where he served free drinks and BBQ pork. But here is the terrifying twist. The pork those partygoers were eating had actually been contaminated with the remains of his victims during the butchering process. When the news broke in 2004, the entire city was traumatized because for 2 decades, countless people had unknowingly eaten his human-tainted meat. Pickton processed his victims just like his pigs, burying bone fragments in the dirt and feeding the rest of the remains directly to his swine. To find evidence, the police basically had to renovate the entire farm. They sifted through 300,000 cubic meters of soil and collected 200,000 DNA samples, costing a staggering $70 million. They eventually pulled the DNA of dozens of people out of that mud, making it the largest crime scene in Canadian history. The most infuriating part is that the police missed several chances to catch him. They chose to ignore the disappearances simply because the victims were marginalized workers. Even after his arrest, Pickton bragged to an undercover officer that he wanted to kill an even 50 people, but he got sloppy. Today, this monster is rotting in prison, but dozens of souls will never make it home. In a tragedy fueled by prejudice and pure evil, who do you think is really to blame? Let's talk in the comments.